Welcome along everyone to what is a glorious day out here in Kent in the UK, and we are in the middle of a heat wave here. So if you don't live in the UK, to put it into perspective, this is the hottest period of weather we've ever had in June since records began. So it has been incredibly hot, but it's great. I'm loving it. And today's video is focusing on heat as well. I'm going to be talking about this Ducati Streetfighter V2 S. And Ducatis are known to be quite hot running bikes. So I'm going to fill you in on all the info whether this bike feels hot to ride, particularly in hot weather. So if you live in a hot climate or you're just interested to know how hot this bike runs, do stick around. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Here we go. So right now the air temperature is 33 degrees Celsius and it's 11 o'clock in the morning here, so it's going to get a couple of degrees hotter by the mid to late afternoon. So it's another scorching day here in the UK. Lovely sunshine, and I thought it'd be great to sacrifice the heat for you guys to come out on the Ducati Streetfighter V2 S for 2025 and tell you a little bit about how it feels to ride this bike in high temperatures, how much heat you get from the engine, and whether that affects your legs, your rear end, or anywhere else on your body. So as you may be aware, this bike has a V-twin engine, 895cc, putting out 120 brake horsepower stock. You get a little bit more power if you get the Terminomi exhaust system. And it has twin exhausts that are kind of underslung and they arch out of the back of the engine and then up under the seat. So the exhausts are quite close to your rear end. Running temperature of the bike at the moment is 96 degrees Celsius. It will go up to about 105 if you're sat in traffic or you're at a standstill for a little while. So with the V-twin engine, you've got heat from the front cylinder radiating up here, and then from the second cylinder, which is underneath the seat, you would expect that the heat is radiating up to your bum area. So you actually don't feel a lot of heat coming from that area of the bike. Now, maybe that's because it's quite open to air, so it's got a lot of airflow going to it. The radiator is obviously in front of it, and obviously that is probably helping with things as well. So legs wise, it's not too bad. If you're at a standstill, traffic lights, and you've got your leg down, or you're on the back brake and you're kind of got your legs close to the engine, then you do feel a little bit of heat coming off it, but it's not uncomfortable. And going on roads like this, the airflow and everything is keeping the engine cool. So there's lots of airflow around my legs as well, because obviously there's not much bearing as well protecting my legs, so you do get a lot of external air kind of hitting your legs, which keeps it down. Now I'm fully kitted up today, so I'm not one of those people that goes out in the really hot weather in just shorts and t-shirts. So I've got AA rated motorcycle jeans on that are thick denim with knee and hip protectors, and then it's also got a Covec lining all the way through. So these jeans are really thick and they're pretty tight to my skin, so you would be expecting to be really quite sweaty in these. Now, you know, I do feel a little bit warm, but it is an extremely hot day, so I wouldn't expect to feel, you know, completely cool in this weather. You have to sacrifice a little bit. Now I've just stopped, there's no traffic around me, so I could just put my legs near the engine. Yeah, you do feel a little bit of heat coming from the engine when your legs are right close to it. But if you're you know, only putting your leg down for 30 seconds maximum, then there's no problem whatsoever. It is nice going through these shaded areas. You do feel the temperature drop down a little bit. So, with the engine being right underneath me, I don't think that's an issue at all. Now, what most people would probably think is the issue with heat is the exhaust, and I know previous owners of older models of Ducatis, whether it's Monster or Streetfighter or Panigale, have complained about the heat radiating up from where the exhaust pipe is. And again, I have to say with this bike, right, my rear end, which is sat right above it, feels absolutely normal. It's not feeling hot at all. So they've done something to keep the heat low. Now, I don't know if the Terminomi exhaust will get any hotter or not. If you do own a set, then do let me know in the comments. But I can't imagine they're too different to the stock cans that I've got on this bike. Oh, a stretch of road this. Very nice. Nice and clear as well today. Not too many white vans around. I think everyone's trying to stay indoors and avoid the heat, even though in the UK, indoors is probably hotter than it is outdoors, the way our houses are built. Perfect road conditions for what this bike is made for. So yeah, going back to the heat, I found this bike, yeah, much cooler to ride than, say, the Aprilia 210 660 factory, which I used to own. So if you're in the market for a naked twin, and those two are on your list, this bike and the 210 660 factory, then this one is definitely cooler. I used to notice that quite a lot on the 210, that it was a hot bike, but I did absolutely love that machine. So I've got a few videos on the channel of my ownership of that bike, so do check them out if you're interested. And yeah, just the wind and everything, it just cools you down. There's not too much wind buffeting on my legs, but I know it's definitely doing something. So what about your feet? Now, when you're on the pegs, with your position a little bit more forward, so my heels are on the pegs at the moment, your feet are right next to the engine, both feet, kind of the center of the engine, so in between the two cylinders. And again, if you tuck your heels in a little bit, kind of like I do sometimes, then you will feel a little bit of heat radiating eventually into your protective shoes. But it's not too much. It's quite easy to touch the engine if you have your heels in, but again, I'm doing it on purpose now. I can't feel any heat whatsoever. So if you're worried about your toes being overly sweaty, then there's no need to worry, because it's no hotter than any other bike that I've ever ridden, and that includes 4 cylinders, triples, other twins. So don't be worried about your feet being too hot. And that's about it really for heat on this bike. So if you do own a Ducati, tell me what your thoughts are on how it deals with heat on your machine. And I'll be interested to know, because I've seen so many videos where Ducati owners say that their bike gets really hot. And to be fair, I've only ever ridden Monster 937 SP, Panigale V2S and this Streetfighter V2S. So not a great deal of experience on older Ducatis, so do let me know how it feels. And yeah, do like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be great to have you along for the ride. And stay tuned for more content coming soon. So whatever you're doing, have a great day. If you're in the UK, enjoy the weather. Get some ice cream and some nice cold beer into you. And I'll see you on the other side. Take care, ride safely.